And they were like, oh, okay, well, if you want unlimited, it costs this much. I'm like, what? What do you mean unlimited internet in my own home? Like, that's such a California thing. Like, they charge you for everything, man. That unlimited stuff is such a lie. Yeah, it's unlimited, but they throttle you down to crap speeds. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like scam. Like, California, like, I feel like every company out here is just scamming people. And I can't really blame them because it's not Cali. It's any area where the company has a monopoly. Yeah. I mean, they've got no competitors out here, right? Like, that's why, like, on the East Coast, you know, you've got Comcast and Verizon. You can pick one or the other. In most places, you can have either or. And guess what? Like, you know, they actually compete. I had the same thing with Verizon. I said I just wanted internet. Yeah, and they said, yeah, you can get just internet, but it'll be $100 more expensive. Cheaper if you also get basic cable. Yeah, I don't get it, man. It's like, you know what it is? I think what it is they must have like some sort of deal with all of these like cable companies that provide that cable, and they're making more money off of them than they are off of us. So for it to be worth it for them to just give us internet, they have to charge us an arm and a leg for it to make it worth it for them. It has nothing to do with the cost to the internet provider. It has everything to do with like how much money they can squeeze out of us as customers, and it's so obnoxious. I hate it. We have like 4 or 5 high-speed options here. Yeah, they actually compete. I'll take my $55 a month for 500 up-down fiber. What? Are you serious? Yo, Celty, I'm about to move. You live like, where do you live again? You live in Missouri. Is it Missouri or for real, Celty? Yeah. 500 up and down. Kansas City. Yeah, we're going to Kansas City. Fuck it. I don't even care how cold it is there. Sorry, I just dropped the F-bomb on stream. I apologize. I normally don't do that. But yeah, no. That's unbelievable. 500 up and down? That's unheard of. Dude, I'm getting like 300 or 300 down and like 30 up, maybe, like on a good day. Most of the time it's like 10 or more, possibly. I could go to 2 terabytes up down for like 100 a month. Dude, I'm paying 100. I want to say I'm paying 150 a month, 180 a month, something like that right now. Unbelievable. Yeah, California is unbelievable, man. Damn. Celty, man. Good Lord. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, Kansas City is where it's at. Good Lord. Nah, I'm packing my bag. I'm about to pack my bags right now. I'm about to pack my bags. I'll be there. I'll be there later today. I'm hopping a flight. Forget this place. Dang. That's unbelievable. $50 a month for, what was it? How much? What is it? $55 a month for 500 up down. That's unbelievable. Yeah, Google Fiber. I gotta look that up. If they have Google Fiber here, I'm gonna be like, yo, we got room. Yeah. Yeah. Not like here. There ain't no room out here, man. Friggin' everyone just stacked on top of each other, like paying $1 million plus for the ocean view. I'm like, we all live within an hour of the ocean. You can get the ocean view whenever you want. I don't know. What do I know, man? That's unbelievable. $55 a month for that kind of internet. That's unbelievable. Yeah, no ocean. That's a big downside. I do like the ocean. I like the beach. But you know what? For 500 up and down internet for $55 a month, I think I could probably afford to just fly to the ocean whenever I want. Unbelievable. Legit. That's legit. That's like so insane. But it's so true though. Like if these companies are not competing for the price, then they just charge whatever they want. They make up a bunch of baloney. Like, yeah, unlimited costs this. Like, we're going to charge you for how much data you use in your own home. Like, what? Like, screw you, Cox. Like, get out of here. I should write them a nasty review. Yeah, it's cheap enough to go visit elsewhere. I mean, if you're in KC, I mean, they've got a decent airport there. Yeah. I just gotta move back out to North Carolina. That's the solution. Where is the cheapest possible living that I could find that's actually decently close to an ocean? That's North Carolina, baby. Take me back. Take me back. Yeah, the more I think about it, like the only benefit. So like I'm supposed to move next summer because of the Marine Corps. Like I'm due to rotate, go do a new job. Do not go to Virginia Beach. Oh, what's your beef with Virginia Beach? I actually I think Virginia Beach is okay. I don't know if I don't know how I'd feel about getting stationed there. But it's not the worst place I've been. It's not the worst beach I've been to. that is definitely true. Yeah, there are some nasty parts of the Seven Cities areas over there, though. I do not think Virginia Beach is one of them, but it is definitely, there are some quirks over there, for sure. But yeah, the only benefit to staying here any longer than I've already been is just so I can go to TwitchCon next October. That's it. That's the only plus to being able to like stay here in Camp Pendleton for another 2 years. Be like, yes, I can go to TwitchCon for sure. The only thing nice about Virginia Beach is that you can leave. I think the whole area is gross. Thick. Yeah, I can see that. There's definitely some weirdness going on in Virginia Beach where it's a little bit like scuzzy. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it. It kind of reminds me of Ocean City, Maryland in a lot of ways, actually. I'm not a huge fan of Ocean City, Maryland. I think the Delaware beaches are much nicer. They're also a little bit more expensive, though, because it's very small. It's like a very weird, aggressive beach culture. Yeah, I could see that. Ocean City, Maryland is like, which is funny, because like I'm from Delaware, so the Delaware beaches are, I think, way better than, like, I don't really like Ocean City, Maryland at all. So yeah, I would definitely prefer to go to Bethany or Dewey or Rehoboth Beach, any one of those beaches, really. They all have, like, they're much more, like, Dewey Beach is, like, more of a party vibe. It's definitely, like, bars all over the place and that kind of beach. So if you're into that, like, that's what you're going to the beach to do, then sure, go for it. But, Rehoboth is a little bit quieter. Bethany, even Fenwick Island is nice. Yeah, so definitely a different vibe up there in Delaware, which is funny because they're right, there's the next beach over. So it's like, you hit Fenwick Island, and then the very next beach is Ocean City, Maryland. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know why it's so different. New Jersey is very similar, too. So, like, the beaches in New Jersey, they've all got different, like, a different vibe. They're their own town. They're very different from each other. I'm more of a lake guy. Yeah, so I stick to Central Virginia for the Lake Mountains. Yeah, I went up to, oh, man. Now I'm gonna blank on it. There's a place up like on the West Virginia, Maryland state line. That's like a big like lake resort area. That's also very nice. I do agree with that though. Being on the lake, especially if it's a nice, warm day, being surrounded in the lake and the mountains, get a little boat, go out there and just hang out on the lake. That is definitely very relaxing, very nice. I do like the lake as well. But I don't know, man. There's something about the crash of the waves and that salt water, the salt air. I really like it. So, what can I say? Yeah, North Carolina or bust, man. I'm going to the Outer Banks where it's quiet. Less people out there. It's very nice. All right, hit this last warm-up set. Then we got to start squatting. Yes, North Carolina is great. Get the pontoon out. Little beverages. Get some beverages. North Carolina is super nice. It's quiet. Yeah, North Carolina is like, and I know sometimes it gets a bad rap, because especially in like eastern North Carolina, like there is not much out there. Like it's pretty austere. It's very, very country out there, which is fine. I personally don't have anything against that. It's just, you're not going to get the same amenities out in eastern North Carolina that you would if you're like living in like a metropolitan, more like city type area, like when I lived out there, like as silly as it sounds, like the closest Trader Joe's was like an hour away. And I love Trader Joe's. I like to go shop there. So if there are like certain kind of stores that you like to go shop at, you might not really be able to find it out there in like eastern North Carolina. Like another example is like REI, right? Like I like going to REI. They have nice things, expensive things, but they're nice and they work. The closest REI was like 2.5 hours away, like in Raleigh. So I think Raleigh was like the closest REI. And that's like, if I'm going to REI, that's a trip. That's an all day event, right? Like I'm gonna get up, drive to the REI, probably gonna go hang out in Raleigh for the rest of the day, go to eat somewhere. Like I'm gonna make a day out of it, And if I got kids, am I really gonna haul the whole family 2.5 hours up the road just to go shopping at REI? Like no, probably not. Right? Like I'll figure it out. Like, but I'm not doing that. So yeah, I mean, living in North Carolina, definitely a different vibe. But like, people out here, they're ready to fight you if you tell them. Like I've said it before. Like, hey, look, like, yeah, beaches out here are nice, but the North Carolina beaches, yeah, I would rather go to North Carolina and go to those beaches. Love REI. We had a Cabela's. Yeah, Cabela's is great too. Open up 5 minutes away from me. It's no REI, but pretty sweet gear there. Yeah, Cabela's is also another one that's like, I think Cabela's to me is more similar to like a Bass Pro Shop than it is to like REI. Not really. It's weird though, because like California beaches, and again, very similarly, right? They're all very different from each other, but not all of them are like, they're not super like visitor friendly, if you get my drift. So it's like, for example, the San Clemente beach, like it's hard to get down to the beach because it's like you have to go down into this bowl to get there, and parking is very limited. So most of these beaches in California, the parking is very, very limited. So it's hard to find parking. Yes, coffee time, absolutely. Max Carnage, thanks for popping in, dude. So like, I mean, some of the California beaches are definitely very packed. So if you go to Huntington Beach, like in the summer, oh, it's going to be like wall to wall. Like it's going to be packed. But Huntington Beach is also like a very popular, like touristy beach where like some of the other beaches like south of there are not the same. Yo, what's going on, man? DJ Hood. Back at it. Yeah, DJ Hood was on the stream last night too. Dude, did you play the Marvel Avengers game? How did that go? Tell me about that. But yeah, so the California beaches, from what I've seen, are not as packed as like if you go to the Delaware beaches or Ocean City, Maryland, or any one of those places, you go there like Memorial Day weekend, it's like literally you're nut to butt. Like you are shoulder to shoulder with people on the beach. And like, I'm not down with that. Like, I will not go to the beach. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to go do that. Maybe I'll go to the bar or something, but like, I am not stepping foot on that beach if it's like packed and you can't even get a spot. But California beaches are not really like that. But the thing too is like, it doesn't get that hot here. So yeah, it doesn't get that cold either. But if I'm going to the beach, like I want to get in the water. right? I want to get in the water. I want to cool off. I want to like sit in the sun, all that stuff. And it's like, you may or may not get that experience here. Like, it's going to be nice, right? Like, it's going to be probably room temperature outside most of the time, even in the summer. But yeah, it's not in the water, but the water is going to be like 60 something degrees. Maybe towards the end of the summer, it'll hit like the 70s. The water temp will hit like the 70s, which is still not that warm. Okay. It's not like on the East Coast where towards the end of the summer, that water is like pretty freaking warm. And then in North Carolina and South, I mean, it's like bath water. I mean, when I lived in North Carolina, we'd be in the water, in the ocean in October, you know, and really until the weather started to get colder in November, we would be in the water almost up until November because the water was that warm. But yeah, out here on the West Coast, it's not like that. So it's just different strokes, you know what I mean? But yeah, could I go to the beach? Like, I could go to the beach today. I mean, it's right there. I mean, you know, the beach is like a half mile that way out of my garage. So I could go, you know, I can go whenever I want. But it's like, do I want to, though? Like, I don't know. It depends. Sometimes it depends. Like, sometimes it's nice just to go down there and, like, hang out. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. North Carolina is sounding real good right now. Especially with these gas prices out here. I'm like, come on, man. I can barely afford gas. I'm not broke, but, man. Crazy. It's crazy out here. Let's see. All right, 3 reps. That was good. I like started squatting. I'm like, wait a second. How many reps am I supposed to do again? Oops. I think it's 3. Yes. You would be correct. It's 3 reps. All right. We got 245 coming up next. But yeah, I'll tell you though, I went to Destin, Florida this past summer, back in August, and that was beautiful too. Like, the beach in Destin, Florida was bananas. I mean, the sand is just like white sand, very beautiful place. The water was just like this beautiful blue color, very clear. Yeah, it was awesome. First 45 minutes was good. Well, my body was ready for sleep before I started. Nice. Probably get back at it after my session today. Nice, dude. Yeah. No, I'll have to see if you're playing that later. I might pop in and see what that's all about because I've heard about it, but I don't think I've played that one, or I haven't played games like that before. But yeah, tonight I don't have any stream planned. The wife and I are gonna go do some stuff. I might try to stream BioShock later this week, maybe Wednesday or Friday, because I don't know. Maybe it's just like I have like nostalgia about BioShock because I remember playing it back in the day and really liking it. So I don't know. I know they remastered it for the Switch, so I don't know how it's gonna be. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a go. Goodness gracious. The downside of playing music on the phone there, getting phone calls. Like, it's 6:53 in the morning. Like, who's calling me? Like, who's calling me before 7 a.m.? What is this? Goodness gracious. Oh, I think I'm supposed to rest. How long am I supposed to be resting? Goodness. I'm just losing my mind over here. Yeah, I will say this past summer, though, 2.5 minute rest. I'm good. This past summer, I did not go to the beach as often as I did last year. So, summer of 2020, we went to the beach, like, a lot. A lot. At least in my opinion, I felt like we went to the beach a lot. And the thing is that here on the base, they have like the cottages that are on the beach. And I mean, the cottages are on the beach. Physically. Like, you walk out the back door of the cottage and you're in the sand. You're on the beach, which is awesome. So we stayed in those cottages like 3 or 4 times last summer, and then this year, I think I don't know that we even did the cottages at all this year. But yeah, those cottages that are on base are dope. But yeah. So I do like going to the beach. Let's see here. We got 265 next. Let's throw a couple more 10s on there. Call it a day. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because like here, well, a lot of the military bases that are on the beach, I mean, those beaches are more or less they're like semi-private beaches. You know what I mean? So for me, like there's parking right on the beach here in San Onofre. So it's like, why would I drive into San Clemente or drive to another town to go fight for parking? Probably pay for parking and then have to schlep all my stuff down onto the beach when here on base, like I can just go drive to the beach, like not even 5 minutes down the road, and I park and literally I step out of my car and I'm standing in the sand on the beach pretty much. Like the parking is right there. Like it's like not even 25 meters from the water. I'm not kidding. So if I'm going to the beach and I got the 2 kids and we got to bring their stuff and like, et cetera, we got the beach chairs and we got the beach towels and we got the beach umbrellas and all the things, I'm not going to go to I'm probably not going to be really, like if I'm by myself and I can just go park wherever I want in San Clemente, park for free and then walk down the beach, sure, whatever. Like I will do that. But in reality, like day to day, if I just want to go hang out at the beach, like I'm just going to drive down there real quick, go park right on the beach, go walk around for a minute and I don't know, maybe put my feet in that cold water and then be like, all right, cool. I'm good. I did it. I went to the beach. I don't know. I feel like that's like such a California, like the California thing. Like people just go to the beach just to hang out. Like you very rare. The only people you see getting in the water at the beaches are like surfers. So surfers, obviously, they're going to be in their wetsuit. They're going to have their little booties on so their toes don't freeze off. You know, they're going to have, you know, depending what time of year it is, they might have the hood and the gloves and the whole nine, right? They got wetsuit from head to toe, you know, so they don't freeze to death, get hypothermia out there. But yeah, most of the time, if you're going to the beach, you're probably just going to go like walk on the beach or something and then, cool, I did it. I went to the beach. See, we got, that was 265, 285. 285 is next. This is the first time I've squatted since this past Friday. This past Friday, hit that big back squat PR. Great time. Still feels pretty good. Feels pretty good to squat right now. So, definitely feeling strong in the squat. And then next month, we got Deadcember. Deadlift December is coming. So I'm very excited about that. I'm a big fan of that program too. So yeah, 285. So I need 5s. 5s on each side. Yeah, so I've had my in-laws. My in-laws have been in town since this past Friday. Got a drop, got some meetings. I'm leading. Have a great rest of the stream. Yeah, absolutely, man. I hope those meetings go well. Hope they are productive. And you get everything out of those meetings that you want to get out of them, man. Good luck. Have a great day. Thank you for popping in, Sav. Appreciate you, man. Sav and his whole team. In fact, Can we get a shout out for Sav, please? I don't know. I think I don't know if Zero or Celti are still on, but if any of the mods are still on, can we get a shout out for Monarch Sav there? Him and his crew, they're all good folks. Really love watching them. You know, hop on stream, play games, all that good stuff. A lot of good people over there. Oh, thanks for the cheer, man. Yeah, thank you. In fact, let me take care of this right now. I'm gonna shout out Sav. Let's do this. Go SO. I think I gotta mention it. Yeah, Monarch Sav. Oh, nope. I think I just did the username. Oh, there he goes. Got it. Yeah. So hit up Sav and his crew. They're good folks, good people. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. No, I don't. I think I tell this story sometimes. I stumbled upon Sav when he was playing Hades, which I love. Hades. That game is like crack. I was addicted to that game for a while after I got that. And I went and I like to pop in and watch other people play Hades, and especially people that are kind of early on in Hades, because it's a hard game. And I popped into Sav to his stream. He was streaming Hades, and we kind of had a little back and forth. And he was like, I was like, oh yeah, actually, because I don't think he had cleared it yet. And he's like, yeah, like how many? Oh, you cleared it. Like that's awesome. Like how many times do you clear it? And I like whenever I'm on somebody else's stream, I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna steal anyone's thunder. Like if you're having fun playing the game, whatever, like I let them do their thing. Like I'm not gonna be in there talking myself up, you know. But I basically responded like, oh yeah, I cleared it like a few times, like not a huge deal. So Sav, he pops into my stream when I'm playing Hades. And then he asked me, like, hey, like, how many times have you cleared it? Like, no crap. So so you can check in Hades. You go to check in the little, like records area. And I had cleared Hades over 100 times. So I was like, oh, well, yeah, it's a little bit more than just a couple times. It was like 107 times I had cleared it. Something like that. I had a right around 200 attempts. So I was batting 50, you know, batting 500, a little bit over 500 on my clear attempts on Hades. And of course, like I said, like if I'm on somebody else's stream, I'm not talking myself up like, oh, I'm so great. Like, no, I don't do that because that's not polite, right? Like, but it was just funny because, like I said, he followed up and popped back into my stream and was like, all right, cool. Now tell me how many times you cleared it. I was like, oops, it was a lot. It's a lot. I play that game a lot. So that's why. It's not because I'm that good at it. It's just I play that game all the time. Nice. That felt good. Let's see. Feeling real good today. All right, we got 300 pounds next. 300 pounds for a triple. All right. So that's 85, 95, 2.5s. So we got 10s, 2.5s. Woo. Yeah, definitely a good day already. A little bit of a late start, but that's all right. Still need a 2.5 over here. Grab this guy. Throw him up there. Alright. Still got about a minute and a half to rest here before we hit this last triple of back squats. Hit this last triple, and then I gotta move on to dumbbell pullovers. Okay, it's a superset. So we got dumbbell pullovers and chin-ups. I think I'm going to try to I should be able to do the chin-ups weighted. So I think I'll throw on that dip belt and maybe throw on I don't know, for just 3 reps, I could probably just throw a 25-pound plate on there at least. Maybe go up from there. if I feel like it's not challenging enough. Dumbbell pullovers might be a little bit challenging. I haven't really done those, so I might just do like the loadable dumbbell. Yeah, if I do the loadable dumbbell, maybe do like 45 or 55 pounds on there to start and try that. I think that might be good. That should be good. This is like the thought process that goes on in my head whenever I'm doing these kind of workouts, because the accessory work stuff, like I don't do like a ton of accessory work in my normal workouts. Like I do accessory work. It's just not a whole lot of like dumbbell and barbell accessory work. It's a lot of body weight stuff. So it's a little bit easier for me to gauge, like, all right, how am I going to adjust this workout? Well, I could do more reps. I could do more sets, same reps, more sets. I could slow down the tempo. You know, there are ways for me to get at that, to adjust the difficulty, or like to actually get a little bit more out of the workout, you know? I don't know. So we'll see. I'm going to hit this last triple back squat. Then I'm gonna get set up for dumbbell pullovers, some chin-ups. This is the fun part of the workout, though, to me. I like squatting. Do the back squat. Do all the big lifts. Although I think we got something else coming up. Hold on. Yeah, press. I like press too. Doing any kind of the barbell movements. That's fun stuff to me. I really enjoy that. Nice. Yeah, it felt great. Felt smooth. Pretty consistent throughout. Good depth. Yeah. Definitely a good day. Good day already. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to leave these plates here, though, for the press later. I do need to clean off the bar, though, so I can do my chin-ups. There we go. And then clear off this other side. And like I said, I think I'm going to start, so it's 15, 35, yeah, I think I'll do like 55 pounds on those dumbbell pullovers. Do a couple 20s on each, or a couple 10s on each side. And we'll go from there, see what happens. Very exciting, because this is the first time I'm going to be able to use my new bench that I just got. Just got this bench right here. $20 from the neighbor. Neighbor was getting rid of it. 20 bucks. Now, granted, it's not like, this isn't like the nicest bench ever made, but it's nicer than what I had, which was nothing. Well, I had the box. I was benching on the box, you know, which only goes so far. I mean, it's good. It's okay for what it does, you know, the box over there. But a bench is nice. Bench is nice to have. All right. Get the dumbbell out. So like I've said before, like the loadable dumbbell is nice, but it's kind of a pain to actually put the plates on there, which is, you know, minor complaint. And I'll put 20 pounds on each side. So the dumbbell itself weighs 15. So there's another 20 pounds there. So we're at 35. And then I'll throw another 20 pounds on the other side, get us to 55. I think that's a good weight for these dumbbell pullovers. At least I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out if that's a good weight or not. I have no idea. This is my first playthrough of this program, if you will. I trust the process, though. There we go. All right, get this barbell off so I can do my chin-ups. Stick this right there. Grab my little dip belt, throw some weight on there, do some weighted chin-ups. All right. Get into the fun part of this workout because this is the body. This is kind of like more like the bodybuilding accessory work part of this workout. I mean, this program is called Brick House. So hey, we gotta do all the things to build that brick house, if you will. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good times. Let's see here. So I got 5 pullovers, 3 chin-ups. Threw a 25-pound plate on the chin-ups. We'll start with that, see where it goes from there. All right, and then what do I 2 minutes rest in between each set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. Okay, yeah, let's get to it. Go. That was kind of tough. I was really working out my abs a lot, actually, which is kind of nice because I don't really do that much ab work. Yeah. Nice. Throw another 5 pounds on that. Do another 5 pounds for that. I think we'll leave the pullovers the same for now. Do that. Do 55 pounds again. I think that was pretty solid. That's a solid starting point there. So do 55 pounds on the pullovers. Yeah, 5 more pounds on the chin-ups. So let me record that real quick. So I got 55, and then I just did 25, and then I think the next set we'll do 55 and 30. And then maybe I'll go up to 60 pounds on the pullovers on the 3rd set. I think that makes sense. At least in my head it does. It makes sense to me. In my mind. But only time will tell, you know? It's like sometimes you do things that make sense right there in the moment. Especially when I'm working out. It's like, oh yeah, this sounds good. This makes sense. And then a couple days later, I'm like, that wasn't good. That didn't make sense. It was no bueno. It didn't end well for me. So hopefully that's not this. I don't think that's what's going to happen here. I think I'll be fine. But yeah, sometimes that happens. I've had that happen to me a few times. Yeah, let's see what we got next. Ooh, press. Going to do press, some rear laterals, dumbbell rear laterals. And then we got cardio with my shrugs. Yeah, where's Rainier at when you need him? We always joke about that because Rainier is like always doing like these monster sets. You know, 10 reps is like his bare minimum for anything he does. So he's over there doing like sets of 20, 30, 40, 50. And I'm like, dude, that's cardio, man. You doing more than like 5 reps. That's cardio, faux show. But it's all good. We get a good chuckle out of that. Yeah, that's definitely feels good. We're gonna go up 5 pounds on the dumbbell pullovers here. I think I might stay at 60 pounds though, because these dumbbell pullovers kind of hard. Not like that hard, but definitely not something I'm used to doing. Whew. Yeah, Tuesday. Feels like a long week. Well, really, I guess since I took Monday and Tuesday off, it feels more like a long weekend. But not really, because like, I haven't really done a whole lot this weekend. Like I said, well, that's not true. I did that half Ironman on Saturday. I only did the swim and the bike because I've got that foot injury. So because of the foot injury, decided not to do the run, just like walked off after the bike. Obviously didn't get a medal out of it, so kind of a bummer from that standpoint, but to me it's worth it to like not try and get injured when I'm already hurting. So but then I spent like the rest of the weekend recovering from that bike ride, the swim and the bike, because my body was not ready for that. I was not trained. I had not been training for it. I did Squattober. I did not do any biking. And really, I did almost no biking, running, swimming, any of that during the month of October, which is not smart. So it is what it is. And then, yesterday had a couple appointments. Wife and I went to an appointment together, and then my little dude had a doctor's appointment. So then, like at that point, I was still pretty tired from this past weekend. So body is still kind of getting back to normal. We're back in the gym. We're working out again, so that's good at least. But yeah, still, it's been weird. It's been kind of a weird weekend. And then, like I said, the in-laws are in town, so we've been hanging out with them. But they're leaving. They're only here for a short time. They're actually leaving tonight. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay at 60 pounds here. That's good. Good enough. And then I'll do this. I think I'll do another set here at this same weight, and then we'll go up on the chin-ups. Yeah, maybe add like 5 pounds to that. Go up from there. So I just did 60 and 30 again. We'll do 60 and 35 next. So throw another 5 pound plate on here. Yeah, so the in-laws, they were supposed to hang out for like about a week or so, and unfortunately, like the family dog has been having some health issues. So his name's Murphy. He's a puggle. He's very cute, and he's a good dog. He's a good boy, and yeah, he's got like a little bit of like a cancerous tumor on his leg, on one of his back legs. And so he's okay. He's not doing great, but obviously, because of that, the in-laws still wanted to come out to visit, but they didn't want to leave the dog for too long alone. Well, not alone, but like with doggy daycare or whatever, boarded up, in boarding, I should say. And yeah, so they cut the trip short. So they got in Friday this past week, and now they're gonna leave again tonight, Tuesday. So very short stint, but it was good for them to see the kiddos come hang out, even though Michael wasn't feeling, my little guy, he wasn't feeling great, but that's all right. Yeah, Yeah, it's always good to have family in town whenever they can come visit, especially now that we're out here on the West Coast, because they live in Delaware still, and then even my parents, they're living in Alabama. All right. I think I should do another set. We're on set number 4. So set number 4, we got 60 pounds on dumbbell pullovers, and then I'm gonna do 35 pounds on chin-ups. So set number 4, kind of going up in weight on chin-ups. I think I'm gonna stay at 60 pounds for these dumbbell pullovers through these last couple sets, because that felt good. It felt good to me. I don't feel the need to like push it real hard on these. I think that 60 pounds is a good weight. Hey, Wolfside, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Thanks for that host. But yeah, I'm gonna hit this set. We're gonna hit it right now. There we go. Hit these chin-ups. That's nice. Wolfside, good to see you, man. Yeah, let's go. It's going well. Going well so far. Beautiful Tuesday. Yeah, I just got the bench. $20 from a neighbor. So that was very nice. Yeah, we just, so this is actually, so it's funny. I got the bench, and I'm not benching today. So the only thing I'm using the bench for is just for these dumbbell pullovers. So still, pretty good timing. Good timing. Still using it today. But yeah, no bench pressing today, unfortunately. But yeah, we're on the last set of the superset here in line number 2, right there. Boop boop boop. Line number 2. Yeah, but yeah, the bench is great. Good improvement. It's funny because like I said, I think I was talking about that maybe a week ago that I wanted a bench. And lo and behold, I was talking to Cole Runnings, I think this past weekend about it. No, I haven't switched to software yet. I was like, because like, frankly, yesterday I just didn't have time to like download new software and then set it all up, get all the overlays set up and do all that stuff. So I'm still on Streamlabs OBS. I was talking with Sav about it earlier, Monarch Sav. And yeah, he's thought about doing that too. Just because it's just a time thing. I think what I'm going to do probably is like, see if it happens again. If I get disconnected again, what I'll do at that point, that's like, hey, 3 strikes, you're out kind of deal, baseball term. And then at that point, I will definitely be like, all right, cool. I'm going to go try some sort of new software to stream this, because it's hard for me to tell if it's actually like, if it's me, maybe it's my internet connection, maybe it's just like Cox internet, my internet provider just like, nope, you're done. Like they just cut my internet off because they don't like what I'm doing. They don't like how much data I'm using. I don't know. Or it could just be Streamlabs OBS is messing up. I have no idea. So until that happens again, then I'll troubleshoot it. I'll do a new software and then see if that helps. Yeah, OBS Studio. Yeah, I think that's smart. I like that idea. Do OBS Studio and then maybe just test it out like on a couple of streams on the weekends. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I like that. I'm going to hit this last set. So I got 10 reps on the dumbbell pullovers and then same weight on the chin-ups. And then I'm moving on to press, which is one of my favorite movements. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good today. Yesterday, not so much. was nice. Yeah. Good workout so far today. This is a fun one. Started out with some good squatting. Now we're moving back into some more barbell work with the press. Then finish up with some dumbbell stuff. Wish you were using Linux. I could have provided you with my custom software written in C++ to stream nice. Yeah, Linux, definitely not super popular here in the States. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know anyone that uses it. And I feel like even C++, like, yeah, it's a very common language, but it's not, I don't think, like, there's so many different languages now that I don't think that C++ is like really one of the top ones anymore. I think that's a good foundation, but I don't know that it's like one of the programs that's like in demand nowadays. I don't know. I'm not a computer programmer. My dad does a little bit of that kind of stuff. He's lived in that world for like pretty much his entire professional life, so he knows more about it than I do. But I think honestly anymore, I don't think he does a lot of programming anymore. He does more like the managerial side of things now. So it's kind of funny how that works. You start out like learning your craft, becoming an expert, and then at a certain point, it's like, all right, cool. Your expertise is no longer needed. I need you to go like lead this team or like manage these people or whatever. So it's funny how things change. Yes. Enter. Hello. Oh. I don't know who was that. Hi there. Oh, you got Zero and Jack. And okay, you're coming through. All right. Very nice. Oh, wow. Law enforcement uses a custom version of Linux. Monitor cybercrimes. Interesting. We have at least 70% positive. What? That's astronomical. Man, catching cyber criminals 2021, 70% positive rate. That's incredible. That's pretty legit. So, we have already taken down the Halloween decorations. In case you can't tell. Yeah. Here, back up over there. Go over by the bench. Yeah, there you go. We got Zero. We're very big into the Nightmare Before Christmas characters. My son is actually wearing his Jack Skellington pajamas right now, so very good stuff. All right, go on that way. Thank you, sir. All right, let's hit this next set. I gotta hit a set here, bud. Watch out. Here, let's stay over here though. All right, can you stay behind the bench? Just to be safe.
These off?
No. Just a nice easy 5 reps there. What's up, dude?
Can you put that there so I can
So you can stand on it?
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I need to check what weight I'm supposed to be doing next. Oh, I think, hold on, I wrote it down in my book. 105. We're doing 105 next. All right, hold on, back up. Here. Well, don't put it all the way up, bud. Oh, man. Let's see here. 105. I just want 5s on there. Yes. Guest appearance by my oldest and the kiddos. Matt, what's going on, man? Welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing, Matt? Or is that GK? Yeah, GK Met. Sometimes I can't read here. Yeah, we got Jack Skellington in the house hanging out. We took down all the Halloween decorations already. My wife has already transitioned us into Thanksgiving decorations. It's all good. Deload week, yes. Had a complex. Oh, that's right. Yeah. How'd that go? That's right. I think. Oh no, I know that there's another. So I'm thinking of a different competition. So there's another. There's a powerlifting competition in Orange County, where I live, up in Costa Mesa, and that's next weekend. So I think that's another big one. I know there's some guys. The plus ultra crew is going to be over there. Weighed in 178, hit a 240 snatch. Nice. 240 snatch, 310 clean and jerk. That's awesome, man. That's great. Yeah, especially for that body weight. That's pretty solid, man. Hold on, dude. Oh, you want to show them Boogie Boogie? Let's see. Most of the cybercrimes that are done in cyberspace are crypto scams. Okay. Which are immediately taken down. If the people behind these scams are live in India, they will be charged for scamming in our cyberspace and unlawful use of cryptocurrency. Nice. Yeah, man, those are good numbers, man. If you have any video of that, if you have any video of that, go to the Discord and post that in one of the channels over there for me, so I can see that. That sounds like a good time. All right, dude. Well, thank you for showing off all the characters of Nightmare Before Christmas. Could you please go into the house? Take the the decorations back in. You goofball. He brought all the decorations in. Right now the garage is a mess, but that's my fault. I'll put everything back when I'm done. Pretty conservative on the press right now, but that's all right. Yeah, post a video, man. Throw it up on the Discord. Go in there. I think there's a channel called Body in there. There should be, at least. So go up on the Discord and throw that in there. I would love to see that. Those are great numbers. 240 snatch. I think maybe my max snatch lifetime was like maybe 200 pounds. Maybe. So that's great. And that's what if you did a competition, I'm assuming that's what you train. That's what you like to do. Do Olympic weightlifting. Nice, dude. You need some help? Here, I'll open the door for you. Thanks for coming and hanging out, bud. Let's bring all this stuff inside, though, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I love weightlifting, just in general. I think it's such a great sport. A lot of fun. It's really not that technical either, you know? Nice, dude. I would definitely check that out as soon as I get off stream. Take a look at that. That's awesome. No, that sounds like a fun time. Where was the competition at, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like there's a pretty healthy community of like, oh, Hickory. Okay, so with some of the trap. Yeah. Oh, okay. We've talked about this before. Yeah, Hickory. I know where that's at. It was we've had this conversation because like I know you're close by where like Travis Mash is at and all those guys. So I wonder, I'd be willing to bet some of his crew probably came out to that, but he's got like a good mix, you know, of like national level lifters and like everybody kind of in between. But yeah, that's good stuff. Grabbing zero. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
What is Zero's name?
That's his name. His name is Zero.
How do you spell it?
Z-E-R-O. Zero. All right, dude. I'll see you later. I'll be done in a bit. Travis Mash came. Oh, nice. Came talk to me after my opener. Dude, I found a coincidence. What coincidence are you talking about? Yeah, Travis Mash, he just seems like such a dude. You know what I mean? Like, very down to earth, friendly kind of guy. And also very, very strong. Even for what is he in his 50s now? Like, how old is he? I can't remember, but like, yeah, Travis Mash, really good character. In fact, I don't know if anyone on the chat listens to like podcasts or anything, but he is on Barbell Shrugged. He's like one of the hosts for Barbell Shrugged, and I think that's a great podcast. I like that podcast. Your icon is a bit similar to 11th Gorkha Rifles. Nice. The first Gorkha Rifles logos from the Indian Army, except there are swords replacing the Kukuri blades. Nice. Yeah. Dude, Gurkhas are, they don't play, man. There's some savages in in those units, for sure. Nice. Yeah, very cool. But yeah, Mash, he's a dude. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. All right, I got to double check here. I think this is my last set. So I got set 125 here, and then I'm going to move on to rear laterals. 90 seconds rest. Yeah, 81 kilo weight class. I'm always, way smaller than anyone that lifts in my session. Yeah, that 81 kilo class is tough, man. 40 pounds heavier than most people are 40 pounds heavier than I am. Oh my God. That's significant. Yeah, that 81 kilo class is pretty competitive. So, I don't know. Maybe cut some weight. I don't know. But, at a certain point, it's like, just doing it. For me personally, I'd be like, I'm just doing it for fun kind of thing. But weightlifting, I just don't have the time to devote to weightlifting. I'll do power cleans, but I don't think I've done like a legit clean and jerk or a snatch. Oh God, I haven't done a snatch with the barbell. I can't even remember the last. I mean, I'm not kidding. I think the last time I did a snatch with a barbell might have been like 2016 or 2017. So power clean is just you catch the bar with your hips above parallel. That's power clean. I'm good as far as the 81s go. Nice. They just organize the sessions to have people with similar lifts. Go together across all weight classes. Okay. I gotcha. So, they organize it by the weight that's on the bar. I guess that makes sense. It probably, I think that probably keeps it moving a little bit faster. So I'm always, Well, that's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have, then. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, that's it on press. A little bit, I was pretty conservative on press today, but that's okay. Not trying to max out my press today. Not a huge deal. So we got this. We got some rear laterals. Got the rear laterals, and then we got some shrugs. I'll probably just do the shrugs with kettlebells. Yeah, that's a good problem to have, then. It's like they're organizing the competition by the weight on the bar, and you are a smaller body weight than everybody else. It's kind of funny because when I heard power clean, I thought it would be some kind of battery-based power vacuum cleaner. No, but I think Dyson makes one. I think Dyson makes something like that. And it looks pretty awesome. So, yes. And it's funny because I actually did the math. So, my lifetime PR for back squat is I think 405 or 410, something like that. But I think that at the time when I hit that lift, I was at 200 pounds, give or take. So, if you do the math, 405 is 2.02 times body weight. My body weight at that time. So if I weighed in at 200 pounds, 405 pound deadlift is 2.02 times my body weight, which is okay. It's not great, you know, it's nothing special. But so I hit a back squat, I hit 380 last Friday at a body weight of 181 pounds. So I did the math. That 380 pound back squat was actually a lifetime PR when you look at my body weight. So 380 pounds was 2.09 times my body weight of 181 pounds. So if, you know, and got it, like, right, like, I'm splitting hairs, like, it's kind of like semantics, like, if you're, because I'm taking into account my body weight. But to me, I'm like, hey, I just hit a lifetime PR. So 380 pounds, when you take into consideration my body weight compared to the weight on the bar, for me, that was a lifetime PR. So, hey, I'll take it. 32 years old, hitting lifetime PRs on back squat. So that's a win. That's a big win right there. I'm put that one in the bank. Deposit that. Alan's space magic theory. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look. I'm making the numbers say things that I want them to say, all right? It's all good. Hey, if I say it's a lifetime PR, it's a lifetime PR. Absolutely. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. But yeah, this month, kind of taking a little, not a step back, but like, I'm still doing, so Pen and Paper Strength, they do the programming for Squattober and Deadcember, and they work together with Sorinex to make that happen. So last month I did Squattober. It's like, it's from Sorinex, but Pen and Paper Strength, they do all the programming. So this month I'm doing another program from Pen and Paper Strength called Brick House. So we're doing Brick House this month. Trying to build that big old brick house before December hits. And then we're doing Deadlift December, aka Deadcember. That'll be fun. I really like that program as well. So Squattober is good. In the past, I've really gotten beaten up physically by Squattober. This month I felt great, like the whole month, and hit a monster PR at the end. So hopefully December goes the same way. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Woo. Yesterday, 11:15 p.m., new law passed, which says students who bully other students can be legally charged for bullying. Wow. So it criminalizes physical bullying, which has a positive response by parents. Wow. I think it's one step that the government is taking to prevent and stop bullying. Yeah. I don't know, like, I don't know how I feel about that, right? Because, like, bullying, to me, bullying is, like, a less, like, it's, like, kind of a nebulous term. You know what I mean? Like, what do we really mean by bullying? Because to me, like, bullying and harassment are not really that different. Like, in fact, I think harassment is better defined and is probably a better word to use than bullying. And I get it, like, harassment can be like a single event, where bullying, I think the implication is that is happening over time. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I get what they're saying, But like you could just say, oh, it's serial harassment, or it was X number of harassment events, and then just charge that individual for each of recorded harassment event or reported harassment event. Charge them, do the investigation, and then, you know, because to say you're a bully, that's an accusation, right? Like, but are they really? Like, I don't know. Like, how many recorded harassment events has that individual witnessed or seen occurred? To me, making bullying like a criminal offense is kind of strange, because I feel like it's hard to determine. It's less. I don't think it's less. I think it is not properly defined, is what I'm trying to say. So you would probably be better off just saying, hey, this is harassment. I'm going to charge you for harassment. Boom, period. I don't know. I don't think bullying is any better or worse than harassment in my mind. So just charge them with harassment. We already have laws on the books against that, at least in this country, you know. I don't know. It's squishy. That's squishy, right? Because it's, you know, bullying now is like so, it could be everywhere and anywhere at any time. It's very, very odd. All right. I think I got to hit. Yeah, I got to hit another set. I mean, I think it's a good thing to bring attention to, for sure. But it's, you know, I think it's always a good thing when you try to protect people that can't really protect themselves. I think it's because of an incident in Hyderabad where bullying escalated to a nail gun fight. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty wild. But I mean, you know, I think that we're looking at bullying like it's its own thing in and of itself, right? But I think that it starts somewhere. Get what I'm saying? Like we're treating a symptom. I don't think we're treating like the cause of bullying. And just saying, oh, bullying is now illegal, is now a criminal offense. Is that really going to deter people, like especially kids, right? Is that really going to deter kids from bullying each other? I don't think so. At least that's my personal opinion. So then the question becomes, okay, well, where does this bullying come from? Right? So we got to study what is it that makes somebody want to bully another person, you know? But look at the victims of bullying, right? What do they all have in common? What do these bullies, what do they all have in common? And try to find that common thread of like, okay, we can recognize these patterns of bullying and the people that are bullied, and then we can try to mitigate from there, right? Because, you know, I especially in today's society, like kids are discouraged from standing up to bullies. And in my experience, if you don't stand up to that bully right there, right then, in that moment, you just gave that bully a free pass and they're going to continue doing what they're doing. But what we've done in our society is told kids, if somebody bullies you or you have a problem or you have something wrong, go find an adult. Go find somebody to fix your problem for you. But guess what? What happens when there isn't an adult around? What happens when there's nobody of authority to fix that problem for you? Then we have taught kids to rely on other people to fix their problems instead of teaching children to fix their own problems. And got it. Like, I'm not saying they should be violent, but on the same note, right? Like, hey, sometimes violence is the answer. Like, I'm in the military, so hey, we exist for a reason. Like, let's not be deceived. Let's not be naive. Right? We're all adults here. The military exists to exact violence upon other people. So to say like violence is never the answer is just a lie. That's just not true. Sometimes violence is the answer. I'm just saying. This is what happened in the incident. A few boys liked a girl, and that girl liked another person. Yeah. So those 4 boys started bullying each other by making fake articles on each other. stuff escalated to something these four boys call war of life and started using nail guns to fight each other. Yeah, I mean, I think it does, like, it can absolutely escalate that quickly, especially when this stuff, like, happens in a vacuum, right? Like, and people aren't really paying attention because, like, the internet, you can hide in a lot of different ways in the internet and do things that people would never believe you'd be able to do before. And yeah, you can make up your own reality, your own world via the internet. And next thing you know, it spills into real life. It's pretty wild, for sure. Yeah, that's a wild story. But yeah, I don't like bullies. You know, nobody does. But it's important to stand up to them in the moment, right? And not allow that kind of behavior to continue. And I would argue that by teaching children that if they are bullied, they need to go get an adult to solve that problem. By teaching kids that, we have enabled bullies to continue acting in the way that they act. Because what happens when that adult doesn't take the appropriate action that they should take in response to a bully? Well, it doesn't get the result that you want. That's what happens, right? Yeah, we got to stand up, but many kids think violence is the way here. Yeah, I would say violence is a last resort. So to caveat my hey, sometimes violence is the answer.